Hey y'all, Pastor Stephen here from Guilford Park Presbyterian Church, wishing you God's blessings as you go about your week this week. It's hard to believe, but the holidays are right around the corner, but we have a few more weeks before Thanksgiving and shortly after it Advent come. First of all, I want to put out a shout out for our upcoming Advent Christmas theme from A Sanctified Art. It's called How Does a Weary World Rejoice? Such a fitting question for all of us these days, and we hope you will join us. Advent begins late this year on Sunday, December 3rd. So I invite you to join us for that. But we have some things going on the weeks before that. This week I will be preaching on the 12th. And then the week after that, on the 19th, hope that you all will all come and support our youth who tend to lead worship on that Sunday, usually right before Thanksgiving. So Miss Kim and the youth will be leading worship on the 19th, and then on the 26th, I will be away for vacation, and the Reverend David Partington is going to be preaching and leading worship in my stead. But for this Sunday on the 12th, we will be journeying through the passage from Matthew's Gospel, Matthew 25, 1 through 13, commonly known as the parable of the 10 bridesmaids. And it reads like this. Then the kingdom of heaven will be like this. 10 bridesmaids took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were wise, and 5 of them were foolish. And when the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them, but the wise took flasks of oil with their lamps. As the bridegroom was delayed, all of them became drowsy and slept. But at midnight there was a shout, "Look, here is the bridegroom, come out and meet him." Then all those bridesmaids got up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise replied, "No, there will not be enough for you and for us. You had better go to the dealers and buy some for yourselves." And while they went to buy it, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went with him into the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Later, the other bridesmaids came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he replied, "Truly I tell you, I do not know you. Keep awake, therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour." Friends, holy word, holy wisdom, holy word. Thanks be to God. This is one of those tough parables that is very indicative of Matthew's Gospels, and we're going to struggle with that a bit this Sunday, partially because this just doesn't seem like the good news of the Gospel. You have to ask yourself, is it really good news if half of us get the door shut in our face when the time comes because we, over something seemingly so petty as to whether or not we had some oil or a flashlight on us? So we're gonna live into that tension a little bit about how this seems to be a really absurd, even cruel parable, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna push through the tension. We are going to push through the absurdity, push through the seeming harshness of the parable to see what God might be saying to God's church about how we are prepared to serve and how we are prepared when Christ meets us in the stranger to light a path to the party, so to speak. So that'll be the topic of this Sunday. This Sunday, as always, at 9 o'clock, we'll have breakfast in the Bible with our young disciples and their families. Worship at 10. Adult Sunday School hour will be after worship. Children's music is at 2, and then our Chosen Season 2 watch party at 5. Just as a brief reminder, we will not have the word this week for the next 2 Tuesdays. On Tuesday the 14th, I'll be at Alamance Presbyterian Church for a Presbytery meeting, an important Presbytery meeting in the life of Salem Presbytery. And the following week is the week of Thanksgiving that I'll be out of town with my family. So blessings to you. Hope you'll join us this Sunday. And remember, there is always room for you in the neighborhood. Take care, y'all. Bye.